Unlike real life, Aaron Rodgers in Madden 22, in the first full offseason of the Aaron Rodgers Broncos franchise mode, he is committed to returning to the Denver Broncos. In real life, he's still unsure what he wants to do. Because he's committed, the Broncos are going to once again go all in, try to make sure that the 2022-2023 Broncos team is a Super Bowl caliber team. That means franchise tagging Courtland Sutton and making sure we can re-sign the right side of our line, try to get Mitchell Schwartz, try to get David DeCastro back. Golden State, I'm not too sure about it. I probably have to let him go. Damon Harrison as well. Austin Ryder, I think we can get a better center. But if we can just secure that right side of the line, we just need them for one more year. Come on, guys. If we can just get them back, I think we could be pretty special. But we need to clear some cap space. So in real life, GMs, they restructure salaries. They do magical things to to give themselves space in the salary cap. That's what I did. I worked my magic. I extended the contract lengths of both Chubb, Aaron Rodgers, and some other high-paid players, and that gave us some extra cheese to work with here, and tried to get Mitchell Schwartz on a nice 2-year deal. See if that is to his liking. Tried to give him a nice signing bonus, but he thinks it's better for him to try free agency. So that is not fun for me. But you know what is? Davante Adams is available in free agency. Hello. I decided to work my magic again in the salary cap to see if I can get this, Aaron Rodgers' best friend, let's say, on the Broncos. That would be nice. Now with $43 million in cap room, I feel pretty confident I can get the job done with Adams. So I went ahead and offered him, what did I offer him? 5 years, $14 million a year, with give him a $10 million signing bonus. It was going to be a big contract. I felt pretty good. I felt pretty good about that contract that I offered him. I also offered David DeCastro. Don't want to let him go. And then I tried my hand at Mitchell Schwartz once again. But he had other teams interested in him. So I wasn't too sure if I can actually get him. Seemed like no matter what I did, he wanted to go somewhere else. I tried. I really tried. Because be nice to have him. But he likes the Ravens the most for some reason. Okay. That's how it is, Schwartz. Decided to try my hand at Morgan Moses. Not as good of a right tackle, but he's the best available. So, advancing the week in free agency. And let's see if what we got here after advancing. And lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, check it out. We got Davante Adams. It was that easy. Get out of here. Unreal. We got Morgan Moses, not as surprising. DeCastro's back. We got Sheldon Richardson at D tackle. So there he is. This is Davante Adams in a Broncos jersey. This changes the dynamics of the team, certainly. Now we got Davante Adams. Well, look here. We got Rodgers, Javonte Williams. They're starting running back now. Goodbye, Melvin Gordon. Andrew Beck is back at fullback. And we got Adams, Cortland Sutton, Judy, and Tim Patrick, wide receivers. Noah Fant is our tight end. Garrett Bowles, left tackle, 84 overall. Dalton Risner, our left guard. We upgrade at center with Ben Jones. David DeCastro's back. And our one weak spot is right tackle, Morgan Moses, but he's a scheme fit, whatever that means. I don't know if that actually helps on the field, but he's better than what we could have. He's better than what else was out there. We couldn't get Mitchell Schwartz. As you can see, our defensive line, Shelby Harris. Tackles, we got Sheldon Richardson and Brandon Williams. Alex Washington's a rookie that probably will never see the field, I hope. But we got Williams and Richardson there. So that's a pretty nice upgrade. Our defensive line is pretty sound, pretty solid right now. And then you can see the linebackers. Von Miller's back. He is not on the Rams. He's trying to win a championship, his second ring with the Broncos. We got Alexander Johnson, Josie Jewell at middle linebacker. Bradley Chubb is back. Kyle Fuller, Darby, Patrick Surtain. I decided to let go of Bryce Callahan and stick with the young guys for a secondary. Kareem Jackson's back though. So, this team is loaded. This team should have won the Super Bowl last year. They got embarrassed in the playoffs. I decided to shake things up in the league. I traded Matt Ryan to the Washington Commanders / football team. And then I traded Calvin Ridley to the Ravens because in real life he actually wants to get traded. And the Falcons are officially tanking, but now you can see all the teams. Justin Fields is quarterback of the Bears. I don't think any major changes happen with the Bears. I'm just gonna, let's look at these rosters a little bit. Joe Burrow, 85 overall with the Bengals. Mixon, running back still. Patrick Ricard, fullback. Boyd, Michael Gallup, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins at wide receiver. It's T. Higgins, right? Something. I don't know if he's the T. Higgins or if the other guy's T. Higgins. But you can see the Bills. Nothing really changed here with their roster. Browns, pretty much the same. Buccaneers, Tom Brady's back, which is why there's not that much movement in quarterback. I feel like Tom Brady's like the glue. And in real life, I think there's going to be a lot more quarterback movement because of Brady retiring. But this year, in this Madden franchise, I think Tom Brady staying means a lot of other quarterbacks stay put. But you also saw that Godwin is no longer a Buccaneer. On the Cardinals, Kyler Murray, still the quarterback, as I think he will be in real life as well. DeAndre Hopkins, 97 overall, so he's still going to put up numbers. Justin Herbert, quarterback of the Chargers, 87 overall. And as you can see here, they got Keenan Allen and Michael Thomas. That is quite the duo. Mike Williams and Demarcus Robinson as their third and fourth receivers. They are loaded. Chiefs got Mahomes, Edwards-Helaire. They're a little bit thin now at wide receiver. Tyreek Hill, Mecole Hardman, Cornell Powell, Ashton Dulin, Michael Walker. They still got Kelsey. They're still going to be an explosive offense, but they're losing to Marcus Robinson, that got to sting a little bit. But what else we got here? The Colts, they got Ryan Fitzpatrick and Carson Wentz. Fitzpatrick, maybe he'll steal Wentz's job. That'd be fun. Wide receiver, there's pretty much the same so-so core that they have in real life. At tight end, Mo Alley Cox. It's nothing exciting. Dolphins, they got Desmond Ridder of Cincinnati Bearcats fame as their backup, so Tua's got to watch out. Andy Dalton is now the quarterback of the Falcons. Kaepernick is still backing up Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, which, whatever. And then you got Matt Ryan. is the starting quarterback of the football team. Maybe that'll make the football team interesting. I didn't want him wasting away on the Falcons. He might in real life. I don't want him wasting away in this franchise mode. To got a nice receiving core. John Brown, Diami Brown, Will Curtis Samuel, Terry McLaurin. 49ers, I don't really know where to put Jimmy G at this point. I want to give that another year. Sam Howell, Sam Howell, the Giants drafted a rookie quarterback, so that's interesting. Position battle between him and Daniel Jones. Jaguars are pretty much the same, but they got some talent there. They could be interesting. They got Zach Ertz, tight end. So, yeah, I kind of like the Jaguars at this point. Jets, they got Jameis Winston battling for the starting quarterback position with Zach Wilson. So that could be interesting. Lions are still the Lions, but they got Teddy Bridgewater from the Broncos as their backup quarterback. Jordan Love, he's progressing nicely for the Packers. That's interesting. 76 overall now. Their wide receiver core is probably the worst in the league, though, after Davante Adams left. And then you got the Panthers. They still got Darnold, but Matt Corral is their backup, so Darnold's got to watch his back, because Matt Corral will come for his job if he underperforms. And you got the Patriots. I don't think anything changed with the Patriots. Cam Newton's back, but Mac Jones is firmly their starting quarterback there. Raiders have Malik Willis as they drafted Malik Willis. So Derek Carr's got to watch out. Matthew Stafford, the Rams are pretty much the same. I think I went back. I wanted to check. Oh, yeah, that's right. Chris Godwin is on the Raiders. That is fun. Henry Ruggs is still on the team. So that's pretty fun. Godwin, Ruggs, and Hunter Renfrow. That's a nice receiving core right there. And they got Darren Waller still. So the Raiders could be pretty spicy. Ravens got Lamar Jackson. They got Calvin Ridley. Spice up their receiving core a bit. That could be fun. Maybe we'll see if they do anything with that. The Saints got Spencer. I forgot about this. Yeah, whatever draft class I downloaded, Spencer Rattler was in it. Whatever. Why not? They got Golden Tate too, who I'm going to miss, but I got Davante Adams, so I'm not going to miss him that much. But Spencer Rattler, didn't quite. I think he was supposed to pan out as a prospect whenever that draft class was created, and he hasn't quite panned out. I also noticed that there's a Jay Leno as a Seahawks running back. I don't know what kind of draft class I downloaded. Kenny Pickett is on the Steelers, so they drafted Kenny Pickett. That's pretty cool. Played for the Pittsburgh Panthers. Now he plays for the Pittsburgh Steelers, at least in this franchise mode. They still pretty much got the same receiving core as usual. So that's pretty cool for them. We'll see if they do anything with this Pickett quarterback. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Texans, they still got Deshaun Watson, and Raheem Mostert is their running back. I decided to add Antonio Brown as one of the receivers because if they're going to keep Deshaun Watson, I might as well just go all in on the, morally questionable characters. They're the morally questionable team with Watson and Antonio Brown together. So they'll have a lot of fun. Titans, I think they're pretty much the same roster. I don't think there are any major changes here. They really just have those two receivers, Julio Jones and is it Julio or Julio Jones? I think it's Julio Jones. I'm pretty sure it's Julio Jones, right? Am I nuts? It's Julio Jones. Why am I questioning this? I don't know why I'm questioning that. Vikings are the Vikings. Nothing major there. So that is the NFL. That are the changes that have been made. That were the changes. And I wanted to check on my boy Bryce Callahan, no longer a Denver Bronco. I think he landed with the Cleveland Browns. Could that be right? Where is he? Where is Bryce Callahan? He is right there. So he is no longer on the Broncos. He is on the Browns. And the Broncos are going to miss him, but they got Kyler Fuller. They got some nice young cornerbacks to replace Bryce Callahan. That's why I didn't feel too bad about letting him go. And here's our... Well, I will eventually show you the... Come on. There you go. This is the 2022 schedule. Browns, Texans, week 2. At Chiefs, week 3. A couple more home games. 49ers, Colts, and Raiders. That takes us to week 6. And then week 7, we are at Patriots for Sunday Night Football. And then at Chargers, week 8. Played Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in week 9. That's going to be fun. And then they go to Jacksonville for week 10, play a rematch between Aaron Rodgers and Trevor Lawrence. Week 11 is a bye. And then week 12, we got the little road trip there. Arizona Cardinals and Kyler Murray. And then at Las Vegas Raiders for Monday Night Football. Hey, scroll down. There you go. Rams, Seahawks, Titans, Chargers, and Chiefs. A Week 18 rematch. We're playing the Chiefs Week 18 once again. That could either be fun, or maybe this time I'll have them all rest the starters. Be fun to see the B team for that one. I'm sure they'll make a great video. Matt Ryan's first game as a Washington football team player. He'll be playing the Vikings week 1. I decided to just take a look. I wanted to see what this looked like. He's number 1 on the football team. I should have fixed that, but I just wanted to see what it looked like. Matt Ryan on the Washington football team. There he is in shotgun. It's week 1. He he hands it off to Antonio Gibson for a first down. I just wanted to get some highlights of Matt Ryan as a Washington football team mate. Washington football teamer. I don't know what you would say. Washington commander, because of the Commanders. And there's a nice toss from Matt Ryan to De'Ami Brown, who wouldn't let go of the number 2 jersey. He said, "You know, Matt Ryan, you could be on our team, but you got to be number 1. I'll be number 2." I decided I'm not going to show other games of other teams throughout the season until the playoffs because for some reason Madden would not count this game, as you'll see here after all this stuff finishes loading. But yeah, I actually did a CPU versus CPU of that whole game, Vikings versus Washington football team, but it didn't count. Like, none of it counted. As you can see here, it acknowledges that a game was played, but it didn't count. I think the reason why it didn't count is because one of the teams was on autopilot. I'm pretty sure that's why. I took Washington football team off autopilot to play the Vikings, but because I think I also have the Vikings under user control, but on autopilot, and I think that's what happened. So that game ended up not counting, and that kind of scared me a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I'm just going to stick with the Broncos, at least during the regular season, and then when it comes to playoff team, maybe I'll just turn off autopilot for all the teams that I control, and then we can go all in watching all the playoff games, because that'd be fun. But week 1 is going to be versus the Browns in Mile High Stadium. That's going to be fun. Stay tuned for that. Goodbye.